Welcome back to another episode of MRP Easy Manufacturing Podcast. Today we talk about closed-loop manufacturing. What is closed-loop manufacturing? Closed-loop manufacturing means running your production process with a recycling mindset built right in. Instead of materials flowing one way, from supplier to product to landfill, you create a circular system where yesterday's waste becomes tomorrow's raw material. It's an approach that treats scrap metal, plastic offcuts, and even returned products as assets. Assets that can be reused, repurposed, or sold. This is essential for supporting a circular economy. For example, electronics companies can recover precious metals from circuit boards, sometimes worth more than the product itself. Plastic manufacturers can recycle and reuse production scrap. Textile mills can turn fabric offcuts into new fiber. While some companies handle this internally, others build partnerships, especially when resources or capital are limited. A closed-loop system might include working with other manufacturers to complete the recycling loop together. The key to success? The right software. A flexible, integrated system that helps track waste, manage recycling partners, and support reclamation processes as your capabilities grow. The basics of closed-loop manufacturing. Closed-loop manufacturing keeps materials cycling within your operation. Instead of throwing scraps away, you find ways to feed them back into your processes or into someone else's. So how do you get started? Use real-time data and start simple. Begin by designing products that can be disassembled. Skip welded parts that are hard to take apart. Set up basic sorting and recovery stations. Nothing fancy, just organized. You'll also need a system to bring used products back in and a way to verify the quality of your recycled materials. Many companies begin by recovering a single material type, then expand over time. Benefits of closed-loop manufacturing. Ask any shop owner why they switched, and you'll often hear the same thing. It just makes sense. Yes, it's sustainable, but more importantly, it's smart business. Financial benefits. You'll buy fewer raw materials. You'll reduce or eliminate disposal costs. That scrap metal you used to pay someone to haul away? Now it's feedstock, and in many cases, sorted waste can be sold to other manufacturers. Environmental benefits. Less landfill waste, fewer regulatory headaches, and a reduced carbon footprint, especially when you cut back on sourcing new materials. You'll also be better prepared for compliance audits with documentation to prove your sustainability practices. Competitive advantages. Customers notice. Government contracts often favor companies that demonstrate sustainable manufacturing practices. Closed-loop manufacturing becomes a selling point, not just a back-end process. While your competitors are just starting to think about sustainability, you're already miles ahead. How to implement closed-loop manufacturing in a small business. The best part? You don't have to overhaul everything overnight. Most companies start with small steps and build from there. Step 1. Assess your waste. Track what's going into your waste bins. What are you throwing away? Where does the most scrap come from? Gather data, run the numbers, and set clear goals, like reducing waste by 25% or reusing 50% of your aluminum. Step 2. Redesign for disassembly. Start designing products that are easier to take apart. Use snap fits instead of adhesives and standardized fasteners. Choose materials that can be recycled easily and label everything clearly for sorting later. Step 3. Set up recovery systems. Create clean, clearly labeled bins for different material types. Train your team on what goes where and why it matters. If needed, invest in simple equipment like a shredder or granulator for plastics. Step 4. Build partnerships. Connect with local recyclers or manufacturers who can use your waste. Talk to your suppliers about take-back programs. Offer return incentives to your customers. Closed-loop systems work best when everyone's involved. Step 5. Start small and scale. Pick one high-value material, like aluminum, and focus on that first. Run a pilot for 90 days. track your results, and refine the process before scaling up. One success leads to the next. How can MRP Easy help close the loop? MRP Easy provides integrated tools that support closed-loop manufacturing operations. From tracking scrap to managing costs, it's all in one place. Co-product bill of materials. MRP Easy includes co-product functionality, allowing you to manage secondary outputs from your production process. This means nothing gets overlooked. What used to be waste can now be tracked, reused, or sold. You can even allocate production costs between your main product and co-products using standard costs, weight ratios, or other methods. This improves both financial reporting and decision-making. And as soon as production workers report the output, either during or after production, co-products are instantly added to inventory. This real-time data helps ensure valuable byproducts are never missed. Disassembly bill of materials. When a product comes back, disassembly functionality allows you to break it down into reusable components. MRP Easy divides the total cost between the recovered parts, allowing for accurate tracking of value across your system. This is especially useful for managing returns, excess inventory, or end-of-life products, transforming what used to be waste into valuable stock. Quality control. Recycled materials require careful tracking. MRP Easy lets you document material specifications, test results, and compliance records right in the system. So when inspectors or customers ask about recycled content, you'll have the answers ready. System integration. Everything in MRP Easy is connected. Production, inventory, quality control, accounting, and more. That means no more spreadsheets or disconnected systems. Just one source of truth that supports smart, sustainable manufacturing. Key takeaways. Closed-loop manufacturing turns waste, like scrap metal, offcuts, and returned products, into usable raw materials, supporting a circular economy. Businesses save money on raw materials and disposal costs while improving operational efficiency and reducing environmental impact. It also creates a competitive edge, particularly for companies seeking government contracts or appealing to eco-conscious customers. Start small, assess your current waste, redesign for disassembly, set up basic sorting, build recycling partnerships, and scale up gradually. MRP Easy supports these efforts with built-in tools like co-product and disassembly bill of materials, real-time quality tracking, and full system integration. That wraps up this episode of the MRP Easy Manufacturing Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. For more information about us, visit mrpeasy.com. See you next time.